Hey guys, and welcome to my vlog. My name's Sammy, and I just thought I'd start doing this because I'm going to be starting college in the fall, so I figured I might as well take some time, record some videos, and just see where this goes, do something exciting with so, alright, here's some basic things about myself. And this is not to quote Legally Blonde, but I am a blue-eyed Gemini vegetarian, which I always think is funny, because that's what Woods, L is. But I do cheat a little on my vegetarianism. I do eat fish, so sorry about that. Just thought I should mention it. So I didn't really know how to start off this vlog with something interesting, so I figured maybe I'd talk about some things that are going on in the world and see what you guys thought. So I wrote little bullet points. That's what I'm looking at. My first thing is I wrote down my review of Star Trek with a question mark. So Star Trek was great. Star Trek was awesome. I've seen it like 3.5 times because I had to pause in the last part of it because I was falling asleep because it was late at night. But the cinematography of space is kind of amazing. It kind of blew my mind anytime I saw any of these shots of space. Like, I understand that it's not actual space, but that technology has increased so much. I'm so proud that we can have movies that look so real when they're clearly not. That is fantastic. However, I am disappointed with the world. It is the year 2009. We don't have hover cars. We don't have teleportation. Who is failing on this? I think we need to speak to some people. Who can I talk to get that? That'd be great. Let's get on that. But besides Chris Pine, who was probably my favorite part of Star Trek, let's be honest here, and Zachary Quinto was awesome. I appreciate him as Siler and as Spock. He was so fantastic in his goofy little sweater. But I must say, one of my favorite parts was the character Chekhov. He was a level of adorable that I cannot even describe to you unless you see it. Like, I can't, I want to hug him, squish his little cheeks. I adore him so much. And that is my next bullet point, is in all caps. It's the, Anton Yelchin. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. It seems pretty straightforward with all of the letters. He is the actor who played Chekhov. And I just want to go down some of the things on his IMDb list that you may or may not know him from. Yeah, that was him and Charlie Bartlett. He was Charlie Bartlett. I know, it was adorable. Some of these things are just like various TV shows, like, that everybody stars on, kind of. So, like, Without a Trace, I see, is on here. Judging Amy, that was a long time ago. ER, he's been on ER. Who doesn't love ER? Curb Your Enthusiasm, I have never seen an episode, but I know a lot of people are fans of that. Law and Order, Criminal Intent, there's a difference apparently. Criminal Minds, that was a good show before I stopped watching it. But then, as I'm scrolling up this list and I'm seeing the other things that he's going to be in, I see that he's going to be in New York, I Love You, which is the American version, I think, of Paris Je t'aime, which is one of my favorite French films, of which I haven't seen that many, because that's one of the biggest ones, so I have seen it. That movie was so interesting and creative, and now they're making one in New York. Let me click on this, and let me tell you all the different actors that are going to be in New York, I Love You, because you're going to flip. I'm so excited for this. Okay, here we go. After Anton Yelchin is first on the list, by the way. That's pretty amazing. Shia LaBeouf is in this. Blake Lively, love her. Natalie Portman, adore her. Orlando Bloom, Hayden Christensen, always fan favorites. Rachel Bilson was practically myself on the OC, so I love her as well. Christina Ricci is in this. Who else is in this that we might know? Cloris Leachman, funny lady. Andy Garcia, sure. Olivia Thirlby, up-and-coming young actress. Everybody should be looking out for her, in my opinion. Who else? I guess they get a little more less known as the list goes on. Sure. So that there's not really a lot of things here that we would know. Well, that was kind of a bust. But I am so excited for this. It's like all different. I don't know how long the scenes are. They're good length of like different scenes, but they're all shot by different directors who all have such different visions and approaches towards things that it's just really neat to see. I adore it. Okay, the next thing on my list is Sasha Baron Cohen at the MTV Movie Awards last night. That was before I stopped watching, thankfully. So I don't know what his new movie Bruno is about, but I think a lot of us are going to see it because of what happened. He was doing this bit where he was like playing, I think Bruno was like a supermodel or something. I haven't done the research, I don't know. And so he's being lowered from the ceiling with like angel wings, and then it's supposed to be a bit where like the technology of the lowering like malfunctions or something. So he gets stuck over Eminem in the audience, which who cares? But in his angel costume, he's kind of basically naked on his lower half, pretty much. There's like a sort of sumo man thong thing going. I don't really know who was the designer in that. But so he gets stuck with his buttocks area in Eminem's face, and Eminem just starts cussing up a storm, and his, I don't know if those were bodyguards or his posse, I don't know. They start manhandling him, Sasha Baron Cohen manhandling, and like pushing him up, and it was the messiest, best thing that I have ever seen come out of that show. That was fantastic. This vlog is kind of running long now. I guess I'm really great at making stuff into long things that I can talk about. Who knew? Who knew? Alright, so I'm closing this out now. Stay tuned for more rambling. Subscribe if you feel like it. I won't be offended if you don't. Send this video around. That'd be cool. Alright, peace guys. Bye.